Welcome to the Don't Be Mad podcast. I am, of course, your host, Mr. Don't Be Mad. I got some special guests with me. Of course, I got the man himself, the party god, the man who has the best life on Instagram. Nigga. Look at his glasses, boy. Shout out Dave Zombie in the building. Can I get a yeah? My boy Dave Zombie, what up, bro? How the fuck are you? How the hell is life?
Man, I haven't decided yet.
Life's been great. I've been seeing some great things from you, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, by the time I get to the end of this
Talk about what's help. Got your bottle close?
Yeah,
Bring him his
close.
bottle, bro.
Bottle is close.
Bottle got to be close to him
close.
at all times. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all my co-hosts who couldn't make it. They came early. Dave was a little late. As usual, I knew that was going to happen, but we're going to get a dope podcast regardless. Shout out Craze White, Bree, Esco, Chris Sam. All was out here. We was chilling.
It was all here?
Yeah. They had an hour and a half, and they was like, yo, it's kind of hot, and it's kind of cool now. Like, you know what I'm saying? The two big niggas vibing. We got Danae in the building. Shout out Danae. Could I get a year?
Yeah.
Thank y'all. How y'all doing tonight?
I didn't. She can't.
I'm pretty lit. We all lit, right?
Definitely lit. Definitely lit. We're having a good time. Dave Zombie's in the building. He drank half of the bottle before we started the podcast. Of course we lit. Look at before the podcast's over, that shit's gonna be over.
Oh, it's a wrap.
Sorry. For the bottle. Sorry for the bottle. Sorry for the bottle. Anyway, welcome to the Don't Be Mad podcast. You're my first co-host. You sitting in for the first time. Hey, you're a guest for the first time. Like, welcome to the Don't Be Mad podcast.
Thank you.
I appreciate y'all stopping by, especially you, Dave. It's been a long time since I put out an episode, so this is like a comeback for the whole squad and the whole vibe. I got the Don't Be Mad Cypher dropping soon, so they probably gonna already see that going on, but we got the Don't Be Mad Cypher going in full effect, which is a pretty dope thing that's going on. Shout out Prince Kid that worked with me, GG Bands, Booker 2-time Narrow. They was the first ones that came through, and held it down for the Don't Be Mad podcast Cypher. I'm gonna just get different producers, to basically invite me over to their studio and pick 3 different artists, and they run off of their beat type shit, you know, their music or whatever. And we do it off of that, like, so the producer, everybody get, you know.
Yeah.
At the fights. But we're excited to hear that and see them. A lot of those artists are just named. I've heard it, so
It's just going to be fire.
Yeah, thank you. It's just start. It's the first one we doing. We just try to get some extra little promo. Shout out everybody working out here in Connecticut. I've been seeing a lot of work. How's it looking in from the other side? You know, how you feel like? Cause I know you're working very hard and you do a stupid amount of things. Like nobody knows what Dave Zombie actually does. Like, I think that's like the biggest question of the whole podcast that everybody who's actually gonna watch this is wondering. Like,
Right. Let us.
what the fuck is Dave Zombie? Who the fuck is Dave Zombie? Is he just the party nigga that's lit all the time? Or is he like, you're so much more, like, basically, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so.
you know, to be honest, that's like the number one question for every work tomorrow. And it's just like, when they see me, you know, in important places or just doing shit, they're just like, the fuck does he even do? Why is he here? I don't get it. You know what I mean? And honestly, I would just say, I'm a tastemaker. Shout out to Cam. You know,
I know, Kim on the podcast.
okay, I'm a curator of vibes. I would say that, you know. I started off making music, and then I was, you know, taking pictures, shooting music videos. Then I was writing songs for big artists, small artists, anybody. Throwing events, throwing concerts, throwing parties. Boat parties, yacht parties,
Mr. Got it going on, right?
beach parties.
So, I'm sorry, explain that whole shit again, that you was at the yacht parties and all of that.
Oh yeah, no. Just shit that I do. Just, you know, they write treatments for videos. Shout out to Rook, you know, he puts me on with all of that. bombs and stuff. Can't
We
do
write songs,
throw parties,
parties,
events all over the country, all over Connecticut.
I was sorry. I'm sorry, but like you got a nice chain on. Keep saying we. I need everybody to understand what we is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know, everybody know who we are, man. Party guys, ADHD, Collider Dope. You know what I mean? We here, bro. We here. We here.
Because I'm like, yo,
Last night, we here.
you know, I've been around. I knew you for a while, like, so I have the privilege to get to know who the fuck Dave Zombie actually is. So like, you've done a lot. Like you said, you was doing music videos. You was helping Rook and Kaleidoscope and all of them.
Yeah.
Maserati,
Yeah.
Something ring.
all of them great people that's doing great things out here. In the world, like, 'cause it's not just out in Connecticut. Rook's doing like huge things though, like crazy.
Rook is literally
In my opinion, the best director in the game, and Lil Cat. And they'll say,
and
you know, and that says a lot.
I say it a lot.
There's a lot of people out here.
For real.
He got the real to back it up.
Nah, he does. He got and he's from Connecticut, and he does got the real to back it up.
Yeah.
He got the shit that he backs his work up very hardcore. Like, you feel me? They had me in the Wookie remix video, like, with all my dogs and shit. Like, you feel me? They had me in the Chris Webby DMX video with fucking 20 bikers and all my dogs.
First one, send him the too.
Yeah. My dogs is getting kind of lit off of Rook and what he does and the opportunities he had that he took advantage of, that he killed. So when you say he's one of the greatest directors, I agree with you. He's like one of the greatest directors that I've seen come out of Connecticut. I could definitely say that.
A lot of people don't notice about Rook too. He's not only a director, but he's an artist as well. So Rook Master Fire just dropped a project. City of Angles, Fire project. You know, go listen to that ASAP. Shit's fire.
Yeah, Rook always put out some dope shit. He came to one of my mixing shoots and shot a video that was fire. That's fuck. Wait, shout out Rook, off CT, director Rook. Excuse me. Definitely shout him out. He's definitely been killing shit. He's doing great things, like, for Connecticut. Just the look, you feel me, alone, like, you feel me. But he helped you get into some of the spots, but like, you helped yourself. Like, you have a great team that you work with, like, you feel me, as in the Party Gods, like.
Oh yeah.
And it's like full of like some great people, like, and y'all all like have y'all roles that y'all play very well, like, you feel me, like.
Yeah, I gotta shout out real quick. My father, who is Chris Rollins or Instagram. He likes to stay in the shadows. He likes to be himself. But he one of the major pieces, major players. Oh no, I click smoke.
How do I honor that?
I'm gonna smoke after off the camera. We're going. Just the one time. But yeah, I gotta shout out Chris, man. He does a lot. You know what I mean? And also I shout out my brother Vernon. Learn from Vernon. A lot of people know him. He had a lot to do with all the success and everything going on. That was from the early on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is my dog Letty. He's in the building somewhere. We're saying he got our diapers changed together.
We still getting our diapers
Y'all
changed
came up
together.
stunting, kind of, you know, in the big boy bands. They came in the big boy bands convertible, pulling up nice and stunting. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at Dave Zombie for that. Like, you feel me? That's how you got to do it. But like, you feel me?
Yeah, man.
I love the team. Like, yo, shout out Party Guys, shout out all those Chris, Vernon, everybody, your boy right here, everybody who's a part of y'all whole squad, because it's like, it's great what y'all have done over the years, you feel me? And what have you done? Like, you feel me? Like, one day you went on tour with one of the greatest artists that came out of one of the great artists that came out of Connecticut that's been running around the whole world, basically. Like, you feel me? Shout out Chris Webby. Shout out
Chris Webby. Chris motherfucking Webby.
You know
like
what I'm saying?
that was a big thing for you. How was that? Like, how was that like being how did you come across being like part of the whole
On an ADHD family?
the whole Torque Road and then becoming ADHD? Like, you feel me?
You know, I'm just being honest. You know, Rook was shooting the video, and 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, and hit me up. It was just like, yo, bring 100 people to a mansion, and let's fuck shit up. I'm like, all right. So I called 100 people. We went to the mansion and we fucked shit up. You know, I'm chilling by the liquor, as you know I will be. I do.
Yes.
You know. Then kid walks up, glasses, tattoos. We just chatted, and I'm like, yo, Chris Webby. He like, yeah, what's up, man? I'm like, yeah, what up? So we just laughing, talking, kicking it, you know, having a fucking time of our lives. And ended up being the 2001 video shoot.
Okay. That was a dope video.
Yeah.
I see all my friends in there. I couldn't make that shoot because
It's fine. We lied. So it ended up being that, and then Rook ended up going tour with Web. He needed a DJ. So he hits Web and he's like, yo, man, like, you know, I'm gonna need a DJ to come and be on this tour. Web was just like, nah, you know, Webby likes to be himself. He likes who he likes. He don't really like new people around him, etc. So he was just kind of like, you know, nah. Like, he said, but you know what? I like Dave. I fuck with Dave. Like, Dave could come. Rook's like, bro, like, Dave's not a DJ. And he's like, yo, well, he's got a week to learn.
Yo, so how was that always? That's why I brought this whole situation up, because I knew those.
Yeah.
I knew the story, and it's like, how was that whole situation? Like, you became a DJ, like, cut up for Rook, of course,
Yeah.
and then over the years, like, I've like heard of you like covering shows, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like, how it like?
Well, like, if I'm being honest, you know, I'm not the best people. You know, they say surround yourself with people who are smarter than you, you know, who are better than you. That way, you know, you end up in a better place. You hang around 5 bums, you're gonna be the 6th one.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You hang around 5 great people, you go to the 6th one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm around DJ Santo, you know, DJ Stunners, you know what I'm saying? Like, all these great DJs, and I just get to watch them every day, go through their day, and I'm watching and I'm watching. So when, you know, when my number was called and they were just like, yo, you need people, you know, blah, say blah, and I'm like, shit, all right. You know, I get out there and I already had it mentally in my head, like what I was gonna do, how I was gonna do it. I fucking killed it. You know, then so
how did
As you should have.
definitely as he should have. So how did you become like Dave Zombie of the whole Chris Webby crew? Because like I know you have elevated from a DJ to like one of the hosts of the one of the hosts of the Chris Webby shows, which is important. Like, nigga, I done seen you drink a whole fucking fifth on the stage and then wild the fuck out, turn the fuck up with 1,000 people. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, how was that whole experience, that transition? Like, you feel me? Was it an easy one? Did you like, you know what I'm saying?
If I'm being honest, it was rough for the first 2. Shout out to DJ Kimi, by the way. I had DJ Kimi standing next to me for like the first 5, 6 shows. Like, you know, pardon. I had Kimi next to me, and I'm just like, bro, if I give you a look, help. You know what I mean? Because I you know, when I tell you, like, I was green, dog, like, I didn't know. I mean, I started DJing when I was like 13, 14 years old. But I stopped when I was like 16, 17 because, you know, I'd be DJing and I was so lit, I wanted to go party. So I'll play a song and then I'll go run to the party and then the song will stop. Then I'll be in the crowd. I'm like, oh, shit. You know what I mean? So at that moment, I knew, I was like, you know what? DJing ain't for me.
No.
You know, I ain't going to be able to do it because, you know, they can't keep calling Dave back to the DJ booth, please. Like, you know what I mean? They can't keep calling me back to the booth and I can't stay back there. So, you know,
Yep.
you know, I got back to it, and it was cool, and Kimi helped me out. And after that, it's a wrap, bro. You know what I'm saying? You put me in front of 5 people or 50,000, I'm gonna rock that motherfucking
Yeah, it's
stage.
because I seen that shit turn from Chris Webby. Like, I'm like a fan. Like, I've been watching, so like, I've been seeing everything. So I seen it turn from Chris Webby shows. Like, you turn the whole fucking crowd up. Like, I actually seen you a few times. Shout out to the Black Friday shows that Chris Webby was sitting there.
12 years.
At Toe's place, they the shit. Like, you feel me? So like, So basically, I done see you do your thing at the shows, like, and now you're not a DJ so much. You DJ a few people's things, but like you more of a hype man, like, and a host, like. So was that a different thing, like? And then I see you actually jump up from Chris Webby shows to doing like hosting at these big, huge concerts that you've been doing lately, like.
Oh yeah, shout out to Hyperblow. Shout out to This Is College.
Just seems crazy, like.
Yeah,
It's getting real thick out in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we just spent a month in Florida. That was crazy.
you know what I mean.
We spent a month out of Florida. That was pretty fucking crazy. It was pretty dope. You know, shout out to This Is College. You know, they came out to a Chris Webber show. Saw me there. Fucked with me. It's like, yo, we need you back to school. Came in. Shout out to my dog.
Arnie, RJ, Antonio.
Well, we chilled it. And now we kind of like a little trio now with this Tyler. So if we just be out here just fucking shit up in our fur coats, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely, they be fucking.
Should have brought a fur
They
coat
be
today.
doing the big ass glow parties and it should be crazy. Like the videos let up see, and I'm like, yo, you on stage with thousands of people going crazy and you just lit. Like that shit's so dope. Like I'm proud of you. Like see the growth in what you been able to do. Like you feel me? As just being yourself. Like you feel me? Getting drunk, turning up, taking the shot like he about to do.
I'm sophisticated today. I'm using the cup.
Okay.
He's fancy.
I hear you.
He's
Pinkies
fancy.
up.
Use the cup.
But like, that's dope. What you've been able to do as far as growth. Like you feel me? That's
See, a lot of people don't know. For me, like the parties, the stage, like all that shit is cool. But like my primary focus is really music. Was writing
Music, playing music.
I'm a bass guitarist, but the songwriter by trade. So like that's, and I'm a singer too. I ain't gonna sing today, you know. I gotta wait till Chris Sear comes back. I'm gonna sing. Chris is here.
damn, Chris.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
cute.
yeah.
Fuck.
My dog, he gonna.
Y'all finna sing to each other. I would let everybody
you-
do that.
You gonna sing something right now?
I could.
Don't try to raise me up now, like you know. This is sing some shit. You know what I mean? Go ahead, let me hear it.
Something.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Okay. This is from my new single. Guess I'm not your Juliet. Is this a long cycle? 'Cause this feels more like the Titanic. You're still holding on when I let go. Just, you know,
Okay.
a little bit of the vibe.
Can we get a year? Okay.
That was
Thank you.
That was fire. Got a good voice.
Thank you.
See, now you can talk today. What's the music? I was
Right.
gonna get to that.
I'm listening
Like,
to you. I'm like,
I was gonna get to the music shit once you bring it up. I'm happy you bring it up because like you've been with ADHD, you've been with Webby, like so name some nothing. You don't have to name. You do what you want, but like talk about what you've been up to over in the music lane, you know, because nobody really knows
Well, I mean, I worked.
unless they really know, like you know what I'm saying.
So the most recent thing that we worked on was Rook's Project, which was City of Angles, just dropped about a month ago. That's the most recent thing we worked on. And yeah, shit's out now. All platforms. It's doing well, streaming. You know, go fuck with that.
checking that out.
Yeah. Right now,
Work
we're
is
just,
dope. What's the word?
Yeah,
Right now we're just sourcing out music, just checking out beats, just writing shit here and there. There's no definitive project in the lights right now. I mean, Chris Webby's working on a project right now.
It's where we always got something up his sleeve.
Oh, for sure. Shout out to JP on the track. JP is a fucking wow. That man be for fucking studio from AM to the PM. They don't fucking leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's a monster. Yeah, him and Webb are working on an album now too. Oh, and shout the fucking international Sato.
Blah blah
You know
blah.
what I mean? Sato just dropped a project as well.
Yeah.
Under St. Ramos. And that shit is also fire.
Fire. There's definitely is. Definitely a vibe.
So definitely set that out as well. The fall. Yeah,
But have you done like other tracks with other artists and things of that
I
sort?
have. I've done a lot of songs for a lot of artists, and a lot of as a writer, some writers, that's the niche. They want to talk about like, oh, I wrote for this person and that person and that person. But for me, I'd rather just not. But let's just say I got some practice. I wrote songs. You know what I mean? So I keep that to the side. It's more the mystery of what the fuck is Dave doing here? What does it do? You know what I mean? I kind of like that. My homies were joking, like they wanted to make a shirt that said, "Where's Dave?" Because nobody knows. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what I'm looking for next. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rook just had me, or shout to Frankie Fire as well. Him and Rook just had me in a Fresh Montana video playing piano.
Yeah, I see that shit, man.
Everybody like, yo, what the fuck? You play piano? No. But, I learned from the video.
I'm gonna play this shit today.
I'm gonna play it today, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna make it look good.
Make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that matters. So, like, Fresh Montana video, whole bunch of shit going on. You modeling now.
Oh, yeah, I'm a model now. You know what I'm saying? DXL, holla at your boy. Fashion Nova, holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm cute as fuck.
Looking lovely.
You feel me? Yeah, so I don't know what Canada or Daffy.
So I just see you on like a whole fucking adventure. Like, I don't even know how your body took it, but
it didn't.
Bro, from what I seen, like, I have to bring it up. You did a month, or it felt like a lifetime in Miami, and I was just hating in Bridgeport. But like, it looked like you had a great fucking time. Like,
isn't it always like that?
Yeah, he had a fucking great time. Like, but like, what was Miami about? Like, 'cause we went to Miami not too long.
Oh yeah. We did a whole photo tour together.
I hope it wasn't nothing like that. Like,
nah. It was. I'll say this most recent one. We started in Alabama. We went to the University of Alabama. They did a crazy event there. Shout out to Brian from Hyper Grove, so he had me out there. And then we went straight to Fort Lauderdale. And being in Fort Lauderdale, bro, like, that was different. I didn't know Fort Lauderdale was like that. I didn't know, it got crazy like that. But
I will check the camera. I don't want to stop. Fuck. Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah. So Fort Lauderdale was crazy. We had it was 12 events down there, something like that. I was but they were all spread out throughout the month. So it made no sense for us to, go down there, do an event, and fly back. Go down and fly back, and that makes sense in the course of one year. So we just went down there, stayed for the month. A month.
Damn.
And let me tell you.
Yeah, I was outside every day because it looked great.
Every day, every night. I mean, bro, one time, I first of all, I never heard of this place called Club Space. Bro, we were there. We got out of the club. We got to the club at 4 a.m. We got out of the club. Motherfuckers were popping bottles at 7 o'clock in the morning. This might be regular to some people. I'm sorry, I'm from Connecticut. This shit's not regular to me. Popping bottles at 7 in the morning, talking sparklers and all. And we didn't leave that bitch till 10 in the morning. Bro, and I'm walking out the club, barely open my eyes. I could barely stand up. The hilarious part is, we got back to the house. We went to sleep for about an hour. Woke up around 1 and had to be at the next venue. So we ended up at Rock Bar by 2:30 to catch our whole set, and it was just all over. And right after that, we had an event. I mean, there's no sleep.
You did that shit for a month straight,
Yeah.
I can't.
No sleep.
And I'm like, yo, how did you do that? How did you find the power to do
drugs? Nah, I don't use drugs.
All right.
Nah, it was honestly, it was a lot of alcohol, Fiji water.
Out of down. Fiji water, Fiji water.
Plus, you'd be surprised what your body could do. Is palm trees, beautiful people everywhere, just vibes. Just pure fucking vibes. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised that your body could endure.
You was outside, you was on the beach, you was fucking, you was everywhere. That's fine. Happy that you could enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? As a fucking person, you feel me? Yeah. Nobody gets a month of Miami, you just stay partying, But who does that, You did that shit,
Shit, next year's gonna be crazy. Next year we're gonna be there for 6 minutes.
Oh yeah, bro. You know what I mean?
Making dreams come true, right?
That's another thing too. My mother said something to me a long time ago. That is stuck in me. One night I got drunk as fuck, had a house party at the crib. I'm so wasted. It's probably like, I was probably like 21. So wasted. You know, she comes to the house. I'm passing out on the bathroom floor. It's like 6 in the morning. My pants are at my ankles. I'm just, face down in my own throw up. It was bad. She looks at me. She goes, I see you like the party. If you could figure out a way to make money off it, maybe people wouldn't talk so much shit about it. And I said,
Just maybe, right?
I just looked at her. I said, damn, it was embarrassing. All right. Mind you, the front door was wide open. It was just bad. And I'm like, you know what? At that moment, I said, all right, I'm going to figure this shit out. You know what I mean? So what we're in the process of doing now is completely, I can't say too much. It's a lot of eyes on us right now as far as trying to figure out our formula. And everybody keeps copying our formula and trying to do what we do. And, I mean, you can't do what we do because you're eventually going to run out because you're not us.
Exactly.
You know, like, so, and that's not the cocky. I'm humble as fuck. It's just more or less like,
No, it's trouble.
yeah, I know what I'm talking about. We got the sauce. We know how to do this.
And you've been doing it. Like,
Been doing it. We are down to work with everyone. We want to work with everyone. You know what I'm saying? It's just, people feel like, I don't know what they feel about us. They just kind of feel like,
I don't know, cause y'all been actually doing it. Like y'all doing more shows with different artists, all the CT artists, and put them together. Like Annoyed and just showed you that UConn shit. That was dope as fuck. Like,
fine. So shout to Annoyed, shout to Sholly too. And Sholly is a fucking savage. Annoyed is a fucking savage.
He just did Black Friday with Chris Webby.
Oh yeah.
All these new names for me.
Oh yeah.
Like,
you don't know Annoyed? What? Listen,
what?
man, that's the
Not
big
yet.
Salty right there. That's my dog. Listen, Annoyed is different. That man, like rap, sing. I feel like he learned guitar now. He playing the drums. I'm actually about to go on tour with Annoyed tomorrow. We're doing like 30 cities. Chris Webby, Annoyed, Ruggs,
Fucking myself, Santo.
What's on there?
Yeah. Justin Clancy, fucking
That's a dope
Echo.
fucking, you know what I mean? Cold Break. Like, we out here. We're about to both fuck shit up. Shout out to Chris Fury, always putting shit together.
That's a big tour.
Yeah, big tour. So it's about to go fuck shit up for 30 days.
Lord.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, but
30 days, and y'all got 30 dates.
We just 30 days and like, I think there's like 23 or 24 shows. And
That's
most
how
of
you
them
do
are
it.
like back to back. But
Big.
and shout out to Chris Webby because, bro, like most of them shit sold out already. So that shit's about to be stupid.
His performance game is crazy, y'all.
Oh,
yeah, unmatched, unparalleled.
And he gives you a fucking set. Like, he don't give you no bullshit. Like, Chris Webby's gonna perform for your ass. You gonna be able to see your song that probably you love, like, perform because he'll probably do it. Because he does enough songs to probably get that shit in there. Like, you feel me?
So that's something I learned from Web and it's from Sampo as well. The Smooth too, shout out to Smooth G. Boom. Like, they don't give a fuck if it's 5 people there or 50,000. They're gonna go over there and beat the shit out of that stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna give you the same show. They're gonna give you the everything. And it's so crazy. I listen to Web on the mic and I'm like, yo, you using reverb and shit on your mic? Like, he like, nah, it's just my voice. Like, I advise you, if you've heard of Chris Webby and you're not a fan, right? I advise you to go to a show and check out the show. And then tell me then if you're not a fan after that.
Yo, not for nothing.
I promise.
My boy that's in the building right now, I brung that nigga to the show in New York one day. And like a week later, I jump in that nigga car and he bumping Chris Webby.
Telling you.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
I'm telling you.
He like, yo, boy had some fire. Like,
That fire, right?
he was spitting.
Just about to say.
Okay, that's fire. Like,
Gotta be some fire.
Webby different. And that is different.
yeah, he puts a show on, like, and that's
What's the sound like that comes to mind first?
For him,
Really? For Chris Webby.
that's the nice question.
that is a good question. I mean, he's also, as much as people want to try to put him in a box, he's also extremely versatile. You know, so you really kind of can't put him in a box. But he's a bit of a controversial rapper. You know, he likes to rap about things that he cares about. You know,
Got a lot of political.
you know.
All right, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, more.
He's been doing this a long time, man. He learned from like early how to play with, and he learned how to use Instagram and all the social media before the social media was even popular. He was fucking building fans off of social media for somehow, some way.
Yeah, Webby.
And he actually goes out and does these tours all over these cities and meets all these fans and does meet and greets and like takes pictures and like.
Yo, Webby actually has DMX's last feature before he passed away. That's a fun fact. And the song is fire.
Yes, it is.
Phobia.
Yes.
Chris Webby and DMX. That shit is fire.
All my dogs is in that video. I had like $20 in that video. Second and none. Shout out for Second and None. XL Bullies, he was outside.
hear it.
This outside. We brought all the biker dudes out there.
Yeah.
We had fun that day. That was a good turnout. Shout out Chris Webby. Shout out DMX, of course. RIP, DMX, and I think about that, but like,
Rest in peace.
rest in peace, DMX.
Amazing soul.
Saying RIP DMX is so crazy. It's like RIP Kobe is so crazy. It's like it just doesn't feel real. You know, like none of this shit feels real at all. But
True story.
you know, it happens, and you know they say that death is not the end. Well, you know, like energy never dies; it goes from one to transfers. You know what I'm saying? So, and the things that they did will live on forever. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, that's what I want to do. I want to create shit that's gonna live longer than me. I want to create stuff that you know, like my kids or my kids' kids or kids' kids will be like, oh shit.
Exactly. Generation to generation.
You know what I mean? Like
generation.
our family did that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That song that everybody sings, we did that. You know what I'm saying? Like that club that everybody goes to, we built that. You know, like the good times, we gave people that. Like people will never forget that. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So,
Unforgettable.
those videos, like whatever it is, entertainment wise, we did that. You know what I'm saying? And like people aren't gonna forget that shit at all.
That's fire. That's fire. Cause you've been a part of a lot of dope shit, like so that's met a lot of dope artists who met a lot of dope people over the years and things of that sort. Like so that's fire.
Yeah, at the end of the day, man, we really just
You know, the whole squad, like we all doing our own thing, but at the same time, like we really just all doing our best to put on for Connecticut. You know what I mean? And it ain't just like we're not out here on a mission to put on for Connecticut. Like we're not out here on a mission to do that. We really just out here like, yo, you know what? Like we are creative as fuck. We love what we do. We out here getting to it, which is all I happen to be from Connecticut. And we're not ashamed of that shit.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're not gonna be all from New York, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I was born in Canada, you know, yeah, in South Canada. No. We from Connecticut. You know what I mean? And we doing some of the craziest, littest shit you ever seen.
Facts.
And we're writing some of the craziest songs you'll have ever heard. And we're dropping some of the craziest projects you'll ever gonna listen to.
All out of
It's what
CC.
it is. All out of
Connecticut, man. Again, another person I got to shout out. Shout out to Blackwood. A lot of people don't know about Blackwood and about what he's doing, but Blackwood is important. And he's out here fucking distilling it. Ridiculous. Another man's from Connecticut.
Blackwood.
Blackwood. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
but shout out Blackwood.
Or really, all the shit that we talk about, no pun intended, we can't make this up.
Definitely.
Y'all gonna get
Nothing
that
but the
point. Y'all
truth.
gonna get that drop later.
Can't make this up. Y'all gonna get it later. So now that's just what I'm gonna leave it at. Shout out to Zay France. Shout out to Dusty Say Chuki ST. Shout out to my dog last night, Shy.
It's not name all the big guys.
You feel me? We here.
All
Yo,
fire.
My phone is ringing. I'm sorry.
He's off the chain. It's Friday night. We got everybody calling him to try to get in the club free.
It's Friday night.
I don't even understand it, but like that's what's up. That's how it is, lady. That's Dave Zombie. Like, you feel me? He lives a different kind of life, like, you feel me? So what you got up next? Like, what's your other than the tour? Like, I see you got the tour covered up. What's after the tour?
So we got, I know you just said other than tour, but and I literally leave at 8 o'clock in the morning for tour.
Wow.
So we leave at 8 in the morning for tour. I have an event in Toronto. 8 in the morning for tour. I have an event in Toronto. 8 in the morning for tour. I have an event in Toronto. 8 in the morning for tour. I have an event in Toronto. 8 in the morning for tour. I have an event in Toronto. 8 in the morning for tour. I have an event in Toronto. 8 in the morning for tour. I have an event in Toronto. 8 in the morning for tour. I have an event in Toronto. 8 in the morning for tour. I have an event in Toronto. 8 in the morning for tour. I have an event in Toronto. 8 in the morning for tour. I have an event in Toronto. 8 in the morning for tour. I have an event in Toronto. 8 in the morning for tour. I have an event in Toronto. 8 in the morning for tour. I have an event in Toronto. 8 in the morning for tour. I have an event in Toronto. 8 in the morning for tour. I have an event in Toronto. 8 in the morning for tour. I have an event in Toronto. 8 in the morning for to And then after that, we're pretty much going to shift the focus and just work on projects for the rest of the year. Okay.
Dope.
All music. Try to get some more placements, big artists. Again, I don't like to drop big artists in, but if y'all know me, you know my words, where I've done. So yeah, we got a lot of shit out there.
Yeah, talk your shit. I love.
That's so too good to be true.
Everything I do sounds
Something
so
to
good
look
be
forward to.
Nah, definitely. He does surprise me a million times. Like, going
For
to
real.
his parties, I'm like, damn. Like going to start doing events with him and Sanso and all of these people being the cameraman.
Definitely sounds like a goal.
And it's just like, yo, these shit is lit. Like, you feel me? These are great guys to link up with. Like, you feel me?
Huh?
Bring a environment with a million villains. Just bring a party. They bring an atmosphere, basically. Like, and I like that for y'all guys. Like, y'all bring the whole atmosphere. Like, when y'all do a party or something like that. Like, I respect that.
That's what it's about, man. Like, it was one thing I learned. One way I fell in love with the parties was, I grew up in West Haven, but it's so close to New Haven that I just always found myself in New Haven. You know what I mean? And that's the hood. I know that's the hood. And the rest of my family's from Bridgeport. That's the hood. Yeah, I know that's the hood. So, as y'all all know, like, you could go to the hood and get lost there and then lose your hope, lose your dream, and just be out there for nothing. You know what I mean?
Nothing.
And if I'll be honest, I saw a meme that changed my life. And it was a bunch of young Black and Latino guys, with their pants sagging, and it said, "This is our block." Right? It was all over the block. And then the next meme had a bunch of old white guys in suits laughing. And it said, "You heard that?" They said, "It's their block." And I looked at that meme and I said, "What?" That shit fucked me up.
They
It
own
really
that
did.
shit. They own
So-
It really could.
It really fucked me up. So, at that moment, I just thought to myself, I'm like, you know what? Like, all my friends that are like trapped in between, like whether, and you all know how close it can get. You know what I mean? Like, you could just be wanting to have a good time and get caught in some street shit. And, but it always
change.
Yeah, and it also change. So it just takes that one person to be like, no, put the gun back.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just always wanted to be that person, and I just always wanted to give people, something else to do besides the typical shit that's gonna get them in some shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, no. Let's not go to
Well,
the block
downhill.
and do this at the third. Let's go to this club, or let's go party. Let's make beer for it. Let's do something else. Let's create something. You know what I mean? And let's make some clothes. Let's do some shit. You know what I mean? Like, we don't gotta fucking go to the hood and do bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So that right there for me was like a big change.
Yeah. That's dope. That's fire. Well, I just wanted to wish you the best of luck on y'all tour.
Yeah.
All my boys gonna be out there. Shout out all advice. And I want you everything else you got in the pocket. You told me I know you do a million parties, a million different things. Like, shout out to you. Definitely gonna come through and turn up on some of these events that you got going on. Once you get back from this 30-day run, they'll kill you.
Do your thing too. Let me just tell you that.
Definitely does that.
Much luck.
Yo, but you know what I'm saying?
You're gonna be killing it.
Shout out everything that you got going on. Shout out. You don't be your Instagram and all that, so everybody can know.
What's that app? The tag.
I'm Dave Zombie. The zoned out minds married top spirit earthling. It's an acronym. If you know, you know. I do a lot of shit for nothing. Other people insecure. To those.
Do it all, right?
But we're really fucking with.
Do
Don't
it
be
all.
mad.
Don't
You
be
see
mad.
me with don't be mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't be mad.
Yeah. Yo, I'm happy you let us get to know you. One last shot for the road.
Salute. Oh, your cup empty?
Yep. Everything's
Hell no!
right?
No
To
good.
the
No good. But
Okay, here we go.
thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you for sitting there with us and and keep listening to the thing and sing it for us for a quick second.
Yes.
Of course, don't forget y'all can check that out on all platforms. I'll go by Danae, Dinae, and my latest single is called Moose. If you want to tune in and add that to your playlist, go right ahead. But it's out on all platforms, and I'm really excited for y'all to listen to it and tune in and let me know exactly how you're feeling about it.
Say that real nice. Y'all don't fucking download that shit.
Right.
Put that shit on y'all play.
Danae Loose, Dinae, Loose, out on all platforms now.
Nate, when is your birthday?
January the 18th.
Oh, hell no.
I'm a
You
Capricorn.
a Capricorn.
Dude.
So I'm a Capricorn. I came here to get, man. It's
Nature sign. Yep.
Nah, Capricorn, I
know
can't
it.
stand y'all. Hell no.
For real?
Gotta go.
That
It
disappoints
was nice
me.
knowing you.
You're done. You're done there, all of them.
You're done here, Capricorn. You're done here. Goodbye.
We're like the most lovable ones out.
What? I'm a sip to that.
I'd have to say the most lovable ones.
I'm a sip to that. That's all Riz talking. You ain't.
Please do.
I ain't gonna say much. I ain't gonna say nothing. We'll let you hold that. I'ma just say, don't be mad. This is a podcast, and we just killed that shit.
Shut.
We out.